So this is the design I've been wearing for like a week. I did this about a week ago. It's gonna be time to do them soon, maybe in another week. This hand is longer than the other hand, but I don't plan on cutting it because that's my choice and that's what I choose. But this video is to show this split. So at first the split was small, and then I work with my hands, so it just kept going and going, and now it's like hanging on by a thread, and I need to seal it so that I can still have a pinky nail. Now this is not the only nail this has happened to. I've sealed other like right now at this moment I have other nails sealed, so I'm just, hopefully I can make a couple of videos to show y'all how I repair it, because Wen taught me how to do this. I'm a nail tech now. I gotta file it a little bit, even though I just did them recently, so I shouldn't have to I'm scared to even file it because it's so split. But I'm just gonna do it real gentle and just a little bit. It don't need that much. I just did them a week ago. And my nails curve like crazy because they are my real nails. So yeah, that's another factor to allowing you. I gotta do crazy stuff. That's another factor to allowing your real nails to grow. They're gonna naturally curve. So I already put binder on it. So I'm gonna just take this base coat and do a little thin coat over where the split is. Kind of press it down. Let me get some of that off. And I'm gonna cure it. Now I'm gonna take the base coat and polish the whole nail. I get a little silent because I'm trying to concentrate. And silence, I'm one of those people, silence isn't awkward to me. Just making sure I get every crevice. And I'm cure it. Now this is one of the most important parts to sealing it. So I'm about to build on this nail. And mind y'all, I am not a professional nail tech. I do have a cosmetology license, but it's not for doing nails. I did hair for 17 years. So yeah, that's the reason I have a license. I just learned how to do nails. I've been doing this for 8 months now. This is about 8 months of growth for my natural nails. But yeah, I'm just building. Now I guess there's a proper way to build, but this is the way that I build, and it's worked for me for this long. I just build and balance. Because I'm recording and trying to get this on camera, I've been like flipping this nail back and forth, trying to make sure the gel doesn't slide, because that's what it does. But it held up pretty good as I'm trying to record this. But I'm just doing a good builder coat. I don't know what to call it. I'm just doing a good coat of the builder gel, or building it on top of my nail. It's basically like building a nail on top of your nail, the shape of your nail. I go along the sides, coat the sides real good. And then I go in the bottom last, just because when you're working with this gel, it like to slide. Okay, we almost there. I'm just balancing it, making sure it's balanced. I learned this from my nail tech from years ago in California. I no longer live there, so I have to, this is the whole reason I learned to do my own nails. And wherever I see it not like even, I will put a little more. I think it looks good. Okay, so this is the key, I feel like, to sealing a split nail. Another key is having to drill that polish all the way down so you can really get to that split. Because if you don't drill it all the way down to seal where it is, where the root of it is, it'll split again underneath the polish, and the polish will split too. So I just did that builder coat. I'm gonna go over it with a thinner coat with the builder gel. Just a real thin little coat to secure that split. This is not me building it. I'm just going over it with a thinner coat. And I try to make I try to make sure I get them sides. And now y'all see that split is sealed. It's no longer lifting. It's good to go. Now I'm gonna just coat it with like there's a color I use called Barely There, so it gives my nail like a natural even tone. And then I'm gonna do the design that was already there, which was just a straight green line down the middle with the Swarovski crystal at the cuticle. All right, so this is what I use to create that natural tone up against my nails, sort of like, you know, like a natural nail color. This just takes all the blemishes away. I just put a thick enough coat so that it looks even. You might see my nail a little glossy around the cuticle. That's me wiping with a brush, wiping the polish off so that it's not curing against my cuticle. But that's how it looks before I cure it. This is the green that I used for this design by Beetles. I'm literally just gonna take a little dot, because I'm just doing this one nail, and put it on this plastic, and that's all that I need. I'm just doing one straight line down this nail. And for this part, I'm literally just about to draw a straight line. I'm gonna start in the middle because I feel like that'll be easier for me. Down the middle. And I'm gonna take it this way. I'm gonna fix it up. You know, like neaten it up. I don't know if neaten is a word. I made that up. Okay, so now I'm about to put this crystal on. What is that? So I'm gonna I use the builder gel to encase my crystal. So first I just put a little dot where I want the crystal to be. And then put the crystal, god damn it. Okay, I put the crystal on top. Get it nice and straight where I need it to be. I gotta get that gel off my finger. But I'm gonna just cure it after I get this gel off. And this is where I encase it. So I just take this tool, I grab a glob, and I fill in the space between the crystal and my nail. Now I do the top part first, like above the cuticle. I do the cuticle last, like near the cuticle, I do that last because like I said, this gel will get the slide, slippity slide, and next thing you know, is on my cuticle. So I do that top part first, and I'm just making sure I can see that the space between my nail and the crystal is filled with gel. Then I take the thinner part and go behind the crystal right above my cuticle. I try to do this kind of fast. Now this is before I put the top coat on. I don't know how well you can see it, but if you look in between, let me try to focus it. If you look in between my nail and the crystal, you see gel, and that's it encased. This is the final step where I put the top coat on. I pretty much just start here, start at the edge first, because it's really precise around the crystal. I do want to make sure I don't polish over the crystal, so I'm just being very precise on that part. I try to get the corners of my nail, but yeah, I don't like to I like to encase. I don't like to polish over my crystals because they lose the twinkle, you know. I try to get underneath near the cuticle as much as possible with the top coat, and I could tell when I put it under the lamp where the top coat is, because it'll glow, like it'll glow white. So I just try to get everything, not perfect, you know, just getting everything. And that's what I mean by once I cure it, I can see that the top coat has covered the whole entire nail. I think that's kind of cool. Yeah, let me know I did what I was supposed to do. Well, it's already cured. I was just showing y'all. And we are back in business. There's no split to worry about. It's nice and strong. I'm going to be doing my nails again in about a week. But for now, I'm about to go to bed because it's about to be 4 o'clock in the morning. I got to go to work.